Here we go.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my another video. It's your boy Gonmei, and today, as you see in the title, I'm going to go and donate some amount of my blood for one of our auntie who is not feeling well and needs some blood. And today I'm with my friend here, Denise. And yeah, right now we are going to go to Laimu and meet our Zingyarphy Student Union President. When I reach the hospital, I'm gonna ask the doctor about some advantage and disadvantage of donating blood. Let's go. We have reached the hospital, Dreams Hospital. Hello everyone, right now we are in Mungleng and the place is Edi Naga Food Silong. It's right under the hospital. What's the hospital name again? I forgot. Nigrims. It's under the Nigrims Hospital. You can come here for having food. What are we having? What is this? Is this pork? And what is that, brother?
Smoked pork.
Smoked pork.
Yeah.
Have
Okay,
more,
ba?
man.
Crack.
Oh. Is this smoked pork?
Yes.
What about this?
That's fine.
This is pork.
And that is pork. Have more, man. This is smoked. What is this? Pork intestine. Excuse me, brother. From which tribe are you?
Zingyarphy.
I mean, you're...
Zingyarphy Intelo.
Yeah, Zingyarphy Intelo. Like, you were Gonmei, right?
Zingyarphy.
Oh, Gonmei. And what about you, brother?
Me? I'm from the Wipo tribe. Don't forget Wipo tribe.
Okay. And what about you, brother?
Gonmei.
Gonmei. Gonmei. What about you, brother?
Yeah, Mao.
Mao.
Yeah.
Guess it. Sumi.
Yeah. And?
David.
Okay. What it?
Gonmei.
Gonmei. And what about you, brother?
Jimmy.
Jamie. Okay, so we are all in one, and right now we are going to have food in Edi Naga food in Mungleng. Okay. Have more, brothers.
All of us. Have one, everybody. Have one. How long this has been running, this hotel? Sorry? How long it has been running this?
Exactly, I don't know, maybe 10 something.
10 years. Okay. That's quite a good number, good time. 10 years too. And the curry has been good too.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
see, Parase.
And this is our NSUS president. And yeah, and this is our general secretary. Yeah, Naga Union General Secretary. And where is that? Zingyarphy Student Union. Where is it?
The left.
Yeah. So it was awesome. Your food is awesome. And
Thank you, visit again.
And yeah, our hotel is in Edi Naga Food, right? Yeah, Edi Naga Food in Mungleng, and under this. Which hospital is that?
Nigrim.
It's really hard to pronounce it.
Thanks to this brother for
Yeah,
bringing
thanks
us
to this
here.
brother for bringing us to this Edi Naga Food. Hello everyone. Right now I'm with Dr. Rutika Nibram, transfusion medicine specialist from Nigrims Hospital, Shillong. And today I'm going to ask her some questions about blood donation. And my first question is, Doctor, can you tell me some benefits of the blood donation?
Hello everyone. There are many benefits associated with blood donation. First and foremost is you know that with advances in technology, we still have not been able to manufacture blood or prepare blood in the laboratory. So it's a way of God saying that you have to help one another through the blood that He has gifted us, because I feel that life is there in blood. So when you donate for somebody in need, you have a great feeling that you've done something for somebody. That's the utmost joy that you have when you help somebody. Number two, there are other health benefits, like it keeps your, when you come to the blood bank to donate blood, we do a thorough checkup of all the parameters, your medical checkup and all the other parameters like transfusion transmissible infections, your hemoglobin level, everything is checked. So it comes as a kind of a health check. So once you are declared fit to donate blood, that's a sign that you are absolutely all right, so that you are good, your health is good. Number three thing is there are certain diseases which help you in check, like cholesterol levels. If it helps you with regular donations, it helps you in checking the level of the cholesterol and all that. And then once you donate blood, the red cells which are taken out from your body, there will be a stimulus going to the bone marrow to synthesize new and robust red cells, fresh red cells. So that gives you a sense of well-being and feeling good after you donate blood. So there are many benefits. These are some of the few which I have pointed out.
Thank you. And the next question is, what is the disadvantage of donating blood?
I wouldn't say there are any disadvantages, because the amount of blood that is to be taken out from a donor has been calculated in such a way that no harm comes to the donor, because donors are the mainstay of the blood that we get. So we cannot afford to cause any reaction or any adverse effects to the donors through the donation process. So there are hardly, I myself donate regularly, so I don't have any problems as such. Yes, first time donors, or when we don't take into consideration the criteria, certain criteria, that if you have not slept well the previous night, or if you have not had a good breakfast before that. So if you don't take care of those things during the donation process, yes, there might be. But since we are taking care of all the aspects before we allow a donor to be finally to be bled, so since we take, there are hardly any cases. There are some donor reactions after donation, especially in the sense of, because the volume shift, because blood has been taken out, there is volume shift happening. There is some kind of equilibrium to be maintained. So it takes a little bit of time in the person who donates blood. So in that process, there may be certain reactions like vasovagal attack, which happens very rarely. We have hardly had any, yes, majority vasovagal reactions where fainting, kind of dizziness may come, but then we immediately tackle it. Nobody has had any adverse reactions beyond that so far.
That's so good to hear. Actually, I'm scared of such things. I've never experienced, and I want to experience donating blood. But when I came to experience it for the first time, I was underweight, so I cannot donate blood.
That is why we have that strict screening criteria with which you will be assessed whether you are fit to donate or not, so that no harm comes to the donor, no to the patient who's receiving your blood. That's right.
And my next question is, what types of food do we need to take before donating blood, and what types of food or medicine do we need to take after donating blood?
If you have been declared fit to be a donor, that shows that your diet, your dietary habits are good. That means you have had a balanced diet, your hemoglobin is good. So we don't ask for special diets prior nor after. Instead, the day you donate, we ask the donors to come with a good breakfast. And usually if there are meals, if there are 3-4 hours, we have to defer, because that will cause lipemia in the blood. So otherwise, during the process, usually just before the donation, usually in the mornings, we ask them to take a good breakfast and come. So that's the only, and good amount of water, and even fluids or water. And even before here, in our donation, in the blood bank, we always, just prior to donation, we encourage them to drink at least half a liter of water to every donor. So that reduces even that vasovagal attack I was telling you, it reduces to a great extent. So that is one thing. And post donation, since your diet has been good prior, and so there is no reason to push yourself to eat more just because you've donated. So there is no reason. You have to take your normal diet and take plenty of fluids for the next 24 hours so that the volume that has been taken out from you will be replaced back.
So
That's all.
what types of fruit is it good for our blood?
Water you can take, juice, tea, coffee, anything, no problems, yeah.
Like what about fruits?
Fruit, normal diet. There is nothing, just because you've donated, you have to have a special diet. There's nothing like that.
There's
You've
nothing
been
like that.
declared that you are fit to donate. That means your dietary habit, your dietary habit is good. So you can continue having that normal diet.
I thought we need to eat more or something.
No, no. You don't need to overeat. Yeah, just fluids for that day, for the next 24 hours or so, so that volume which is lost can be replaced back.
Okay, so my next question will be, what is the criteria for donating blood, and who can donate and who cannot donate blood?
Yeah. First of all, age is a main criteria. So 18, the person has to be 18 and above. And we extend it to a maximum of 65 years. 60 for first time donors, and for regular donors up to 65 years. So all males and females can come and donate. So age is one major criteria. Then next comes weight. As you said, you were not fit to donate, probably you were below 45 kilos.
Yeah.
So 45 kilos and above we usually take. There are two types of blood bags, 350 ml and 450 ml blood bags. So according to the weight we collect. Now then we have the hemoglobin level we have to assess. 12.5 grams per deciliter and above are accepted for donation. Then other criteria, the medical history we have to take. So there are temporary deferral criteria and permanent deferral criteria. So we have to assess the medical history of the person and also take the behavioral history to if there are any suspicion for transfusion transmissible infections like HIV, hepatitis B, C, syphilis and all that. So we have to take thorough history, medical as well as undergo counseling. Then through that we declare a person fit to donate that day itself, or after a few days, or after a few months, according to the set guidelines of that particular of the medical conditions. So after that only the person is allowed to donate. Yeah.
I saw in Google that donating blood lessen the risk of heart attack. Is it true?
Maybe to the extent that, in the sense, yes, there are certain benefits, as I told you earlier also, like maybe it may help reduction in the amount of cholesterol. If the person has a tendency of hypercholesterolemia, then hypercholesterolemia is a cause of blocks in the heart and other parts of the body. So maybe if we are able to control that lipid amount in the body through regular donations, maybe that may be a helpful condition in reducing the heart attacks, and maybe that's related to that. Yeah.
It decreases the amount of iron in our body. Right?
Yes, if the person has a tendency, because usually a person, we don't usually store much in our body. Iron is not much stored, so that's why we have to have regular iron in our body. In our diet. But a person, maybe because of some certain diseases, the iron deposition may be more, or in a person receiving regular blood transfusions, because of the heavy amount of iron that is there when the red cells break down, that may be deposited. But those patients, when there is iron overload, there will be certain symptoms which we will not be able to take them as donors also. So, unidentified cases where there is iron overload, that may help. But usually normal people, there's no condition for iron overload as such, because it's not well stored in the body.
Okay, then, and my next question is, what type of blood can be received from
You mean the term of universal donor and universal recipient?
Yeah, like yeah.
Who can receive what type of blood and all that?
Yeah. Who can receive what type of blood, and is it possible to receive like? Is it okay if B positive blood can receive A positive blood or something like that?
No, we have different types of components of blood. The concept of whole blood is not there. It's very rarely used, only except in very few conditions like extreme massive bleeding and all. Otherwise, in our blood bank, we perform or we on 100% of the collections we separate them into components. So all the blood donated is separated into components. Components, so the usage of the components has various usages. Like for when there is anemia, we have to give only the packed red cells. When there is low platelet count and bleeding is there, then we have to put platelets. Then when there is a deficiency of certain coagulation factors, then we put the plasma, fresh frozen plasma. So for packed red cells, we need to do cross matching, and which blood group, patient's blood group, patient has a particular blood group, what type of blood he or she can receive. There are certain criteria. For example, A has to receive A. In terms of packed cells, O is considered universal donor. So a person of A group can receive A and O. Cannot receive B because there is anti-B antibodies in the A person with blood group A. If we put B blood group into the or B blood B cells, B blood group cells into the body of the patient who is A group, then the anti-B which is already there in the A patient will destroy the red cells, B red cells. So there will be a massive renal shutdown, hemoglobin because of the red cell breakage. Then there will be massive release of the hemoglobin, and that is a very dangerous condition. So that is called acute hemolytic transfusion reaction. That we cannot. So we have to take care of ABO blood group is extremely, it's all mandatory, and RHD typing is a mandatory test, and we give according to that. So O is termed a universal donor. O can be received by A, B, AB, and O itself. But in terms of plasma, AB becomes the universal donor. So concepts are very different. Platelets, usually first choice would be to give a group A matched. Group matched, group specific blood groups, or AB also can be received. But when there is possibility and that there is a high demand and the person requires more platelets and we don't have, sometimes as a second choice, we need not, we go irrespective of blood group. Now there is another component called cryoprecipitate. Cryoprecipitate contains factor 8 and fibrinogen. Usually we nowadays use it for obtaining fibrinogen when the fibrinogen level is down. So in that case we don't need to specify the blood group. Anybody can receive any group. But for plasma it has to be group specific. And AB can be donated, as I said. AB plasma can be given to any blood group. In the same way, for packed red cells, O can be given to any of the blood groups. So there are specific criteria. Technically, we have to see case to case. Yes.
What to say to the youths for donating blood?
Yes, absolutely. That's always whenever I have any announcement at the end of a program like this or interviews, I always appeal that, since in the beginning of the interview I also said that blood cannot be manufactured. There are a lot of researches going on for scientists trying to create red cells in the laboratory, but so far there is no complete no product yet complete which gives the whole properties of blood. So a donor is the only means from where we can get blood. So there are many people out there we come across every day, many people out there, many patients who really require blood. If you come and donate blood, then the patient party need not run around and hunt. They already have a big issue at hand with somebody admitted, and they have to still go and hunt for donors. If voluntary donors come forward and donate, your blood can help save somebody's life. And blood is replaceable. It will keep being synthesized. It is always renewed. So there is no way that you will lose what you have given. So it will always be renewed by. So it's a way of God saying that you gift what you have, I have given you to share with others who are there out there in need. So it is very important wherever you are to please kindly go and donate blood voluntarily and stock up the blood in the blood bank, so that in cases of crisis and there is a extreme emergency, if we wait to come and donate, for a donor to come to donate in the blood bank, it takes time. If blood is readily available, it can be used immediately. So I request and appeal to all out there to kindly go and donate blood. It's so very important for somebody out there. Your blood may be required. There is a great requirement in the country. So my encouragement is that. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for answering all my questions. And yeah, my last question is, how much do our body reproduce blood?
We have
in a minute or like that?
No, we have approximately 5 liters. Approximately 5 liters of blood. It differs from the weight 4.78 to 5 point something. It differs. So it continually is maintained at that. If there is any loss, the body will try to equilibrate that. Red cells are produced at the rate of like 100 after every 120 days, the red cells die. Platelets may survive for maximum 2 weeks or so. So the body continually, there's a mechanism which gives a positive feedback, negative feedback signals are there, which constantly measures and assesses and maintains the equilibrium of cells and blood and plasma and all that. So it's a constant process which the body takes care of itself.
My next question is it okay for those people who have tattoo to donate blood?
Yes, absolutely. There is a deferral criteria of 6 months. If there has been any suspicion of infection transmitted through use of needles and the ink and all that, that will be reflected within that 6-month period. So people who have done their tattoos can donate blood after 6 months. We'll be accepting that.
And okay, that was a very educational things which I learned from Dr. Ludika Nipram, and I heard that you were from Imphal.
Yes.
And working as a transfusion medicine specialist in blood bank diagrams. And if you are healthy enough and if you think you are healthy enough, do come and donate blood, which you will be saving life. And thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to take the interview video. And I would like to shake hands, but as the pandemic is going on.
Good times, yes.
So next time, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this opportunity to spread this awareness. Thank you so much.
Okay, hello everyone. Right now, I just finished the interview with doctor, and the reason why you see me in different dress is because in about to make this video, I need to write letter to medical superintendent and such, and I need to wait for their approval to make this video, because they didn't allow to shoot video footage inside the hospital. So after 1 week I'm able to make this video, and thank you so much. And actually me too, I came for donating blood, but I'm underweight. I don't know how I'm underweight these days. Actually I'm more than 47 kg last year, but I don't know how I'm underweight these days. And it was a very great day, and thank you for and thank you Monvlog for being a videographer today and for assisting me. And make sure to subscribe to his channel, man. Don't forget to subscribe to his channel.
Just wait, man. Like if any one of you need blood, I'm here. If Gonmei cannot help, I'm here to help you. I'm ready to donate blood.
He have never experienced too, like me, so he wants to experience. And if you need any help, contact me, contact him. We will donate our blood. Okay, hello everyone. I'm back in Lower Nong Rims, and it was such a great day for me because I got to hang out with NSUS president, SUS president, and with Naga Union General Secretary. So yeah, it was such an awesome day, and with the rest of our Naga brothers, and also I got to know about blood donation, the pros and cons. So it was such an awesome day for me, and yeah, I will be ending my vlog from here. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and yeah, see you all in my next video. Thank you, bye, and peace.